Mario.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Track Pack. Today is being the Mario episode. There.
God damn it. Yeah, welcome back to Track Pack, everyone. I'm Trackside Maniac, and I'm here with my other host, TrevorKraft. And we have a new guest with us today.
Hello.
We have Mario Toad.
Hello.
Right, so, judging by that opening, we're talking about some Mario stuff today. Now, you see, this episode was meant to be recorded way later, because we had like a whole lot of other episodes to record and whatnot. But considering at the time of recording this, today is Mario Day. But as of today, Trevor thought we could record this a little bit early, and I said, "Fuck it, why not?"
Hell yeah.
Right, now, before we jump onto a Goomba into this, let's start off with some small talk.
So, MT told me that she won a life-size Mario and Peach.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how the you managed to do that,
Yeah,
but
how did you do that?
wow.
Oh my god, let me tell you. They were both worth 8,000 freaking points. Let me tell you. It took a long time, but managed and ended up bringing both of them home. Oh my god.
Right.
For me, I had a bunch of shit to do around, and I went outside to touch grass as usual.
That's good. That's good for you. Now, as for my small talk,
Yeah.
oh boy, I've got some things to rant about. So, we all collectively have that one pet in our house that just doesn't shut up during the nighttime, right? Like,
Yep.
whether you got a
Yep.
dog or a cat or some other type of animal that makes a lot of noise. The point I'm trying to make is, I have a cat who just meows in the middle of the night when, like, all of us are trying to sleep. I don't know if it's because, like, none of us are out there to keep him company or whatnot, or he doesn't have enough food in his can. The point is, he's just meowing all night, and
Or
it's
they're
starting
not
to drive
tired.
me insane.
Sometimes when my cat does that, I'm just like, shut the up!
And the worst...
It's mostly
And the
my-
worst thing about him is that he also, like, just, like, tries to, like, get, like, put his paw on the door and tries, like, scraping it. He doesn't have any claws in his front paws. He was declawed when we got him.
So basically, he's just doing this.
Yeah, he's doing that combined with...
trying to scratch
Yeah,
at the
that
door, but-
combined with his meowing, it's driving me insane. I had to, like, get up, like, just walk into the hallway, pick him up, and then just put him on the couch. And then just, like, try to keep him out there. More often
As
than not,
much
I'm
as
just
possible.
out there all night.
You just put him in cat timeout.
Pretty much.
At this point, it needs to be put in a cage.
If you deal with
Oh, sorry, I had to blow my nose.
Actually, scratch that.
Ugh. Yeah, I've been thinking about, like, trying to, like, get something to, like, keep his mouth shut, but he's, like, still able to breathe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
you're basically saying a muzzle.
Yeah, like, so that he doesn't keep us awake, you know?
Fair, very fair.
God.
At least you don't have dogs that bark in the middle of the night at coyotes. We cannot ever leave them outside at night because otherwise they bark and howl at the coyotes down on the river, and it is, oh my, it drives me nuts.
Something else that drives me nuts. I don't know, I don't know if you guys saw this on Reddit, but someone stole one of my Strasbourg Thomas edits off of Twitter and tried to pass it off as, like, a leaked image from the Mark
I saw
Forster
that.
movie.
I saw it. Nice
Yeah.
try,
Like-
buddy.
I'm sorry,
job,
was that,
buddy.
like, a really convincing edit or something?
Apparently to them, yes.
Or they thought it would
Oh
be
my
funny.
god.
Either way.
Is that the end of small talk, or do we got more things to talk about?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
all we
well, let's jump into this then. So, Mario, where do we begin with this guy? Where the f*** is he?
Well,
Why does he
He's
have
a
a green
plumber.
counterpart that's more
Or does he
handsome and
used to be?
sexier than he is? Hey, it's not my fault the internet universally agrees that Luigi is the better Mario brother.
uh-huh.
Leave this when I open. Mario's gonna steal your
Jesus.
nibble.
God.
Oh my god, no.
All
This is
right.
gonna be one hell.
Right, I guess.
Like, hey, motherfucker, come here and
I
give
guess
me
to
your
kick
liver.
things off, what was the first Mario game you guys played in your youth?
Super Mario 64.
Mario Kart Wii.
I would say the original Mario Bros. 3. That's as far as I can remember,
Ah.
at least.
I was given the N64 era around the time I was born.
You technically started an N64 era that way. I started in Wii era, even though I was born right at the end of GameCube
Also,
era.
I think...
I was born the moment Mario Galaxy released.
Yeah, you were born Wii era.
Yeah. And I think after Mario Bros. 3, I was introduced to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because...
That quick.
That's a huge jump.
Like the charge jump from like Mario USA.
Oh, from Mario. Yeah, from Super Mario Bros. 2
I don't even
USA.
remember how old I was. When I started playing Mario Kart Deluxe.
Well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out in 2017.
So I would have been roughly like 9 years old then.
Damn.
I was a late 2000s kid, just to be explaining that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, the original Mario Kart 8 came out in 2014, and then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out in 2017. So 3-year jump between both games. But obviously, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the game that is more associated as Mario Kart 8.
Don't understand why they decided to give Mario Kart 8 the deluxe treatment, but okay.
I'm guessing because of the Wii U's
Keeping on the
failure.
topic of Mario Kart, I really am half interested on what this new Mario Kart is for Switch 2 is going to be like.
It better not be another Mario Kart
Honestly,
8 title.
imagine if
Because-
they like removed specific items like the bullet bill.
Oh god.
That would break that would break the rules of Mario Kart, I think.
Who said
It
there
would-
was rules to the game?
That's hella fair.
True.
Because, it would throw me off because of being born in Wii era with Mario Kart Wii. My god.
Wee-hee!
The more I play with you and Bachman in Mario Kart, the more I find out that you two are tryhards when it comes down to any Mario Kart game.
The hell you mean tryhards? We just are good at the game. Shut up.
Keep in mind, you're also the same guy who wanted me in last place.
Oh, excuse you.
Until
Jesus!
Dad, you'll never understand.
Did you crack open a soda before this?
I did. I did in the middle of it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, baby.
Alright, let's move the topic away from go-karts, and let's talk about Lego. So, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Lego revealed a Lego Mario and Standard Kart Lego set.
Yeah, I saw that.
My wallet is crying right now. It does not want me to get that.
Mine is too, admittedly, although I just got paid today. It's begging for
Bro,
mercy
my
right
wallet
now.
bitches and moans anytime I go searching eBay and DoorDash.
I'm not getting it. I'm not doing it because I don't want to spend hours on building a Lego set that I didn't want to get.
I'm getting it.
I mean,
anyway.
okay, I guess that's understandable.
Yeah, fair. I'm getting the set.
Also, I'm
Yes.
realizing that like the eyes on the figure are plated or like tiles, so technically you could remove them and swap them to make them look derpy.
Oh my
No.
god.
No.
So basically, we could just turn him into SMG4 Mario.
I don't know how we're gonna make the mustache bigger though. That's a whole other problem.
Yeah, that's
fair.
fucking that Mario is fucking tiny. Oh yeah, speaking of SMG4,
We got a segue into SMG4 stuff.
at this point he's part of Mario, so
Well, yeah, arguably SMG4 Mario is, like, funniest thing is, another server I'm in, I actually saw someone draw SMG4 Mario in the actual Mario art style, specifically Nakui's style.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's the art style that was seen in the Mario Bros. Movie on the plumber truck, right?
It's the current modern Mario 2D art style.
Right, gotcha.
Kotabe is back from, like, early days, like Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, that era.
Do we want to segue into Amiibos now?
Yeah.
oh god.
Funny story. Today I actually got the Daisy Smash.
Oh my
Bros.
god! Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah!
You got Daisy.
I only have the Mario themed Daisy amiibo.
When I went down to
don't get-
GameStop to actually
I'm not a fan of this match.
when I went down to actually buy this thing, I there was like no price tag indicating how much this thing costs. So I went up to the counter and asked, I was wondering how much do these amiibos normally cost? And he said, they're usually about $50. I went, 50? And then he corrected me. He's like, no, I said 15. I mean, $50 for a piece of plastic doesn't sound as outrageous, but Jesus Christ.
Because when I got mine today, I got it for $20 at GameStop. And comparing that to like the other ones I got during Smash Ultimate's release, which are consistent of Wolf, Ridley, and the Ice Climbers. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I also distinctly remember seeing a Wedding Mario amiibo from Odyssey, which...
Yes.
I honestly thought those would be like those specific amiibos would be discontinued after the game released.
Yeah,
I
funny
stopped
story.
getting... I'm gonna just be real. I just stopped getting amiibos because Nintendo's not even using them, so why should I use them?
I mean... Fair, because at this point, beyond the Wii U's era and like early Switch era, the amiibos have kind of been pointless. But I started a collection back when I was about 11 to 12 years old, so I thought I might as well continue the tradition.
Understandable.
So yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't really say a large amiibo collection in terms of how amiibo collectors do be, but I have a pretty decent collection.
I'm honestly happy that the first amiibo I've got on me is Daisy. That's like, what better way to start off an amiibo collection with a TC Nick 3, as they would say.
Of course, it's TC Nick 3, because Daisy. Oh my god. When I started mine,
I also completely forgot. There at one point Nintendo made like a Mario cereal box that was compatible, it worked as an amiibo, which that shouldn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, they did it anyway because fuck it, why not? It's
called the
cereal box
Delicious
with Mario
Amiibo.
on it.
Delicious amiibo.
The Delicious Amiibo.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Real talk, though, I never got to try the Mario cereal, which I was sad about it.
Neither did I. I think there's
because I really wanted to
there's like
try.
eBay listings for the box.
Okay.
If I'm correct. Let me have a look at this. Amiibo, here we
I
go.
swear to God, if they're selling...
Yep, they're selling the box.
Why the fuck are they selling
I
the
don't
box?
know.
What?
I don't fucking know.
Why?
Hey, what's the highest priced one on here? $200.
$200 for a fucking cereal box? Are you
That's
joking?
so fucking stupid.
It's a cereal box, people. Come on. Why are you selling a cereal box for $200?
The internet is so weird
God.
sometimes.
You are joking.
This thing's off to a great start because my computer is having a stroke.
What?
Worst time to have a stroke, computer.
Goddamn. Well, thank God I'm still recording all of this, so...
Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, all of this might need to be edited out.
Stupid sellings. I would honestly say I found a post from Nintendo New York today. They're actually completely restricting access to getting the Prismatic Evolutions decks to people who have a Warp Pipe Pass tomorrow on the 11th of March.
Can you send this? I need to have a look at this.
Let me grab the
I gotta have a
post.
look at this.
Let me grab the post. I think I retweeted it. Actually, no. I sent it to someone in DMs. Let me.
Okay, let's have a
For the
look
love
here.
of God. I swear to God, if he does it again.
Basically, they made reservations for Prismatic Evolution to prevent scalpers from getting all of the cards at specifically Nintendo New York.
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, if you miss your reservation, you don't get it.
You guys got any good segues? I can't think of anything.
We could talk about older
How about the
eras of
horror?
Mario.
Oh yeah, the horror element of Mario. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How about
Oh,
yeah, the Mario horror? What the hell is going on in there?
Oh God.
Like let's talk about the Mario EXE bullshit.
Oh my God.
I mean, I have that motherfucker in the thumbnail anyway, so we might as well talk about him.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, he's in
I
the
guess we'll.
background.
Yeah. So
Funny that we're gonna be talking about the EXTs. We might as well bring up Luigi Kid as well. Shouts to you, man.
Yes.
I don't.
So where do we get started with
Well,
this whole mess?
I mean,
I'd like to start off with the first Mario DXC. That was the horrible Sonic
all
DXC
right,
clone.
I will yield my time with that.
I don't know who was thinking of that. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to even start it anyway, because whoever started it was probably a child.
Probably, but
And apparently, the EXE, the very first Mario DXC, has a new owner, I think, and is having a rework. What's even more funny is that I got DM'd to make 3D renders of them for the wiki page.
oh right, I remember you getting DM'd by that guy. I remember that
Yeah.
because it was in the middle of VC.
So I was like, you know what? Why not?
and you actually did it. You did both the regular form, and then you also did horror.
Yeah, and I've done some render recreations of Super Horror Mario before.
Yes, I do remember those.
Like,
But
also, what the fuck was with that fucking horror game? Like, Super Mario DXC, that was so stupid. Like, it was poorly done. Whoever was making it, I hope you know.
What about
better
Super
next
Mario Dollar?
oh boy, Mario Dollar. That is a whole rabbit hole.
Well, yeah. So, Super Mario Dollar, a fan game that was made by Ziggity that got DMCA'd by the Big N.
Yep.
The clowns at Nintendo don't know how to have fun. Just like another company I could talk about. But anyway, continue.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure the Game Jolt page for Super Mario Dollar had ads, which you have an option to turn it off. It's just that I think Ziggity forgot to disable it, just to have it be noted that they're not making money off it.
But accidentally left them up, and then Nintendo DMCA'd the game. So,
But
no more Mario Dollar.
It's on archive.org now.
Yes. And the whole funny story.
So, thankfully, it's still alive.
Yes.
In a way.
And really funny story, back in December of 2024, Goldie Bear, a person that's on Trevor's server, actually backported the game to Blenders.
Oh yeah,
So-
right.
This
Obviously, I got the hold of the entire thing, and holy fucking shit, it lags your PC.
yeah. It is a 10.
Yeah, I know a thing or two
Holy
about laggy
crap.
PCs.
Oh
But-
my god.
The good thing is that I was able to separate some of it, and hopefully one day could get them into Gary's mod.
Yes.
Because I want to mess around with them in Gmod.
You want to do some Gmod chaos with the Mario Dollar
Yeah,
models.
just like start like throwing the models around the around, like just like chucking them towards a wall or some shit.
Just ragdoll the hell out of them.
And possibly use them in the video.
Yes. But also, funny story, if you happen to be looking through the House of Horrors wiki relating to anything in Super Mario Dollar, you'll more than likely see the renders that are on the page. You'll probably see some of the renders that, in fact, Trevor created.
Yep.
So,
And what's even more funny is that during Toadbup's interview, I forgot what the name of his other channel was, where he like interviews like other people. He was talking to Ziggity once, and then I saw the thumbnail using like the renders that me and Ajo made, and was like, oh shit. And apparently Ziggity is aware of my existence because of the renders.
yes.
And he says, Mario Dollar mods when, and I'm like, fuck.
So, that is going to be a whole other rabbit hole.
God. You know what? Thank God, like, people aren't asking me to
It's
make
not-
custom Thomas renders for them.
Because Thomas's rig is
Yeah.
public.
Trevor gets asked to
When
create...
it comes to Mario, I get DMs flooding.
Yeah, you get asked to create renders for anything related to Mario, and then I'm over here whenever I create anything related to a model, people come into my DMs and are like, can you make a model of my OC? And I'm like, did you not read my bio? I don't take
Or like people just like
for
also like flood
requests.
your DMs with like
and you fuck off.
also, and then like people flood your DMs like, hey, can you port this to Gmod?
We haven't gotten anything ported into Gmod yet. Nothing's been ported yet. While we're still on the topic of Mario horror games, I remember last year on Halloween, someone by the name of NDY Mario made a New Super Mario Bros. DS mod, which is called an Ordinary New Super Mario Bros. Mod, which is heavily inspired by the Ordinary Sonic ROM hack, which I have covered before, but it was the Ordinary Sonic fan game that I played because I was going to play the original hack, but then I was like, nah.
Might as well just play the fan game instead. Because that one actually has mods where
Yeah.
you can change the skins of the EXE that you choose.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you're playing as Mario in that mod, Luigi will be the one chasing you. But if you're playing as Luigi, Mario.exe will be the one chasing you.
Yeah.
Okay, keeping with the topic of spooky Mario stuff, do we want to bring up Mario's Madness, or we want to stray away from that?
As much as I hate Friday Night Funkin', I'll at least talk about
All
Mario's
right.
Madness.
Okay.
I honestly think it's a great mod. It's got some funky songs.
It also has racist Mario.
Yep.
That's another segue. The internet loves making parodies of Mario.
Yeah.
As seen with like Racist Mario, that one parody video from Hot Diggity Demon that I can't remember the name of.
Luigi's Day Out.
And then meanwhile, Mashed is just like going ham on Mario parodies. With like Secret Histories. Isn't he portrayed like a mob boss or something?
I think a dictator.
Yeah, it was like a dictator mob boss kind of, almost like a
God.
combo.
You think I don't know about the Shamu? You try to fuck me.
God damn it.
And then
I don't know why he says that.
we also have an unintentional parody, aka Terminal 7.
Yeah.
Luigi.
I'm also
You got Terminal
I'm
7.
unfamiliar with that, if I'm being honest.
Dewey culture.
God, don't even get me started on the fucking like crack fan art that I see about Mario and the other characters. But like fucking hell, that's also another segue. Do we want to talk about the weird fan art? I'm specifically talking about Bowsette, but if you don't want to talk about that, that's fine. We can move on
Actually,
to
you know what?
something else.
Sure.
Oh dear God.
Oh, there was more of a suggestion, but all right then. Who the hell? Okay, what I don't know is like who thought this was a good idea? Because I think like the idea of this came from one of the new Super Mario games with like the crown for Toadette that turns her into Peachette.
It was New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's this item that's a crown, and use it on Toadette, she becomes Peachette.
Which, by the way, that crown, Nintendo made it so they literally said that this item can only be used with Toadette, and then the internet
Yeah,
is
no,
like,
I don't know. Yeah,
real
the
estate.
internet was like, I don't know about that one, Chief. And some brave individual decided to look at this item and think, what if I put this
on Bowser.
And
Bowser.
he becomes an anime waifu with big personalities. And then the internet went ham on that.
Yeah, no joke. The
And
amount
then
of
we got
Bowser
Chompette,
fan
Duet, you name it.
Yeah, and then it just it just led down a rabbit hole of a hot mess.
There is literally an entire song for Bowsette created by none other than the Chalk Eaters. I joke not when I say that. There is a song dedicated to
It makes me
Bowsette.
half curious as to what other combinations.
Can you send me that?
Listen, it makes me half curious to know like what other combinations you could use that stupid crown with. Like what other characters could you use with that crown?
These ain't rabbit holes, these are warp pipes.
Oh fucking hell!
Yep. Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Anyway, I think we should just change it back to the horror stuff of Mario. Like, let's talk about Mario 85.
I don't think I know about that one.
Mario 85 is an interesting Mario horror fan game where I think you're playing as a kid who is like trapped in the game and possesses the body of Luigi. Which I think this game used to be inspired by Sonic PC port.
Yeah, because the original...
Which originally was named...
I've heard of that.
Yeah, the original name for it was Mario PC port. And then it then got changed to Mario 85. In which that is a game that I have covered before.
Hang on, wait a minute. Wait, isn't Mario 85 the one where Luigi is being chased by this massive Mario-looking creature?
Black, white, and red Mario? Yeah.
Right, okay,
Yes.
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Because didn't he
yes.
also appear in Mario Madness?
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah. So now I know what you're
He
talking
did.
about. Now I know. We haven't once talked about that whack music box Mario game that you guys have been like talking about or some shit.
Oh yeah, speaking of Mario and the
yes.
Music Box, that game was able to help Luigi Kid's channel, apparently.
Yeah, literally.
I think it was before it was even public.
Yeah, because he played the demos of Mario the Music Box and Mario the Music Box Art.
Another game that I have to play.
And now let's talk about some bootlegs. Let's talk about the bootleg market. I wanna dive right into that.
Oh boy,
Starting
here we
with-
go. This
Let's all right. How about we start with? Can we start with Samari?
Yes.
Samari. Yeah.
That has lots of resemblance to Mario, apparently, which I think is bullshit because it's just straight up. He's straight up Mario with Sonic shoes.
With Sonic
Yeah.
shoes.
Actually, you know what? Not Sonic shoes. At this point, they're tail shoes.
Yeah. But funny story about Samari. They actually do have a ROM hack of Mario 64 called Samari 64.
Just do it.
Can we talk about that? Hang on.
But anyway,
Can we talk about that cursed ass koala thing
hang
that
on,
I've
hold
seen
on.
everywhere on Twitter or on the Google images?
Oh yeah, I don't know why.
He's in the
that is-
thumbnail of the
Oh, I don't
episode,
know
so we gotta talk
anything
about him.
that, but-
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to it We'll get to it in a sec. Just let us focus on Samari
All right.
first. I still gotta talk about
All
him.
right.
All right.
All right, fair. I'll yield my
So
time.
as much as I'm not a fan of bootlegs, Samari was meant to be a port of Sonic 1 on the NES, a very shitty port, and then someone took that bootleg and made it a Sonic 1 NES improvement hack, where they kind of fixed it and just replaced Samari with Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
How do I know this? Red Hot Sonic. Anyway, that aside, let's talk about the other bootlegs. Travel to the Stone Age,
Fair.
where apparently there's a fucked up Mario that has to do with the Flintstones.
We all know him well.
Editor, play the sound.
Granddad!
Thank you, editor.
Yes.
How the fuck did this guy become
Yeah,
popular?
it's so Granddad is basically just like Mario, but for some reason he's like very pale,
Blue
blue
mustache.
hair and blue mustache. His red is more of like a pinkish red for some reason.
Yeah.
No, it's dark red. His overalls are like, I think a pinkish red,
Right? Yeah. Okay.
And he's got bloody teeth.
Yep.
And his
What the
eyes are
shit?
also like the same color as the overalls.
Yeah. That symbol on his cap.
It's like a mirrored E. It's weird looking.
I don't even know what to say about it.
Which there's some story behind Granddad's existence. Originally there was like this bootleg gambling game that starred Mario. It was like Dion Mali, but the Mario was named Fortran. Someone took the sprites and was like, got an unrelated Flintstones game, and bootleggers decided to slap Mario on top of it.
Yes.
Funny thing is that said Flintstones game, Rescue of Dino and Hoppy, was a Castlevania ripoff.
Yep.
And also it had a crossover with the Jetsons.
Mm-hmm. So, Granddad is not just a Mario over Flintstones game, but it's an entire ripoff game in 3 ways.
So if Granddad is just basically Mario, what would Luigi look like?
Grand Uncle.
Grand
That exists.
Uncle, yeah.
Uncle.
Yeah, Grand Uncle. That works perfect.
No, seriously, it's a thing. Like, hang on, let me look
Grand
it up real quick.
Uncle.
Yeah, found it.
All
I
right.
found it. I found it.
All right, let's have a look at this.
Also, there's a Sonic version of Granddad that is just named
Oh, I
Grandma.
forgot.
Okay, what?
Oh my god, it is real.
Ever since Joel like made this guy popular somehow, there was like a bunch of shit about him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I mentioned before, he's like the mascot of freaking Siva Gunner at this point.
Yeah. He's also in like 2 to 3 SMG4 episodes.
So is that it for this episode, or can we?
Which,
Or is
if
there
any-
more to talk about?
yeah, I think
All
that's
right.
all we got.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for watching and or listening. I don't know if Trevor's gonna add visuals to this episode. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. I don't know yet because I am recording this in the past. But I appreciate y'all for listening anyway.
All right, I've been TrevorKraft. He's been Trackside Maniac, and she has been Mario Toad, otherwise known as MT.
And thank you so much for watching this episode. Wahoo!
Podcast out!